Welcome back to Creating Your Future with Amanda Molyneux. Today is a very important subject. I wanted to talk about this subject for really quite some time. However, I wasn't quite sure how to bring this about because it's really difficult to give examples on this. So, as you may know, sometimes you create things that show up, and then sometimes you create things that actually don't show up, and we create with our thoughts. And the main thing to have positive thinking work, the law of attraction, or creating through the power of intention, or whatever you want to label it as, is that you have to believe it works. And so I, I was at a loss for examples for this video. And the reason is because it's a personal thing. You have to draw from your own experiences to really believe that your thoughts work. So there was only one really good example that I could come up with that everybody can relate to. And that was an example of, have you ever thought about somebody and all of a sudden they phoned you or they texted you or you've seen them in the mall? Well, that's because your thoughts created that. And that's proof that your thoughts have created that and they've shown up. So that's the only example I have because the rest of the examples are mine and mine alone. So when you're creating something and you really want something to happen, you have to believe it's going to happen. And you have to draw from past experiences to really get that belief in your body. Okay. So let's say, for instance, I want to win the lottery and I go out and buy a lottery ticket. Now, sure, I can say I intend to win the $5 million with the 649 tomorrow. That's sure and all great. Now, do I honestly believe that to the bottom of my body? And if I don't, how do I get to that point where I do believe it? Well, I draw from personal past experience. Everybody in the Cloverdale Chamber of Commerce knows I always win the door prize there, and I intend it. So, yeah, I know that I always win. So now once I take that experience and I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's happened in the past. Oh, that actually starts to fire my brain and it makes it believable. So yeah, you know what? I win all the time in door prizes. I win stuff constantly, no matter where I go. And people know this. It's an agreement reality. So yeah, once I draw on that and I believe it to be true because it's happened before, and yes, I've won the lottery before, lottery tickets here and there. So then now that I have that foundation of belief, then there's no doubt, zero doubt in my mind that I'm going to win that 5 million. So I can make that declaration. Let's go with something like, for instance, if you believe that, for instance, if you own a business and you have clients and clientele, and you want to start manifesting and creating more clients calling you. Well, it's all fine and dandy if you say, well, I intend to have 5 clients booked this week and those clients to pay me my fee and also pay me a tip. That's great. Sure. However, if you don't believe it, you got to draw back on a previous experience. So last week, oh my goodness, I had 3 clients. So of course I can have 5 clients this week. It's believable. So you really need to make sure that you believe what you're creating, because as soon as you say, okay, I intend to, I don't know, something like, I'm just trying to think of something I actually don't believe. Oh, yeah, I intend for someone to knock on my door and just give me free Chinese food today. Well, if I don't believe it, all of a sudden a voice in my head's going to be like, yeah, right, right. And that's already going to undo it right there. So the whole basis of creating through the power of positive thinking and the law of attraction and creating through intention is you have to believe that what you are creating and what you're thinking is going to come true. And the quickest way to get into that state of believing is to draw on past experience. So, I do believe my thoughts create because, I wanted this movie and all of a sudden I got that movie for Christmas, or I thought about so and so and all of a sudden I speak of the devil. I saw them at the mall, and draw from past experience of when your thoughts have create and where you've gathered evidence for that. And then every day go over that evidence. Have a little success book where it says, yes, you know what? I created this. About 2 months ago, I decided I wanted 2 nice black chairs to match my living room. because I have black, red, and zebra stripe as the color scheme in my living room. And all of a sudden, downstairs in my apartment building, there was two nice black chairs there within a week. And I was like, oh my goodness, and somebody there to help me carry them upstairs. So that was every time I look at those chairs, I'm like, yes, I believe my thoughts created that, because look at, there was tangible proof that my thoughts did create that, and I look at them every day. So every time you create something, have something that reminds you of it. Have a book and read through everything that you've created, and it's going to get you to that state of feeling good and believing. And then start creating your day from there with your thoughts, and create your day. Say, I want to hear my boyfriend say that he loves me. I want to have 5 clients booked this week. Start creating what you really want in your life. I want to have a wonderful relationship. And remember, though, you've got to go through all those complaints that you may have in whatever area you're deciding to create on. And once you eliminate all those complaints and turn them into positive intentions and believe that you can create through your thoughts, by looking at the previous evidence of where you've done it in the past, you'll be well on your way to creating everything that you want in your life. Again, I'm available for private one-on-one counseling sessions. My website is in the description below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos with everyone you know. I love you all and have a wonderful day.